the hardest thing sometimes that you have to go through can be the greatest things. Because now he has a chance to go, okay, what, how did I get here? What did I do?
To open his eyes.
Exactly, he gets a chance not to take accountability, if he wants to. And then now she can go back eventually and go, well, what did I do here? Maybe I also didn't do what I was supposed to do at times. Breakups are fucking tough. But anything in life that's tough usually makes you better. And the worst thing about breakups is that it's your heart. It's your heart. But if you can allow yourself to really see what did I do in this? How can I take accountability? Not be angry at what this other person did, but what did I do that got us here? You are now building a whole new, better person that may be better for her again or for someone else. It was about making him sit there with it and challenge him as a man to how can I be better from this.
Teaches you so much about your options in life and what it's like to go through something that may in your mind seem difficult and see it and feel it as a real possibility, and to go through that. I learned so much from Jennifer in terms of strength, and I think the big difference was you can know something in your mind, but you might not know it in your body. So being able to live through it in my body as Jennifer really just made a lot of things click in my own life in terms of where it is best to go. Because you can know that. You can still do it in your own life, but standing behind it in such a grounded way can feel almost impossible. And it's not. And I think that's a lesson that a lot of people can learn. That you can be grounded in a decision so that you can take care of yourself. Just telling other people that we're here and that we are going to live as well, and that, you know, the whole sentiment of all we have is each other, but on a much deeper level of communicating that all the complications and we're all going through them, especially because everybody can seem so distant. A moment to be able to connect with people that I don't even know and let them feel like this insanely stressful and heartbreaking and conflicting and exhausting thing that they've been through is something that they're not alone in.
Is it possible to be on the same page when you're in a relationship?
Relationships are difficult even in the best of circumstances. And I think about how many times we say something and somebody doesn't receive it the way we intended it. How poorly a text message can land sometimes because it's just words, and so it's like what we read into it, you know. And so I think, you know, the idea of being on the same page, I think, is a commendable one. I think it usually happens after you realize you're not speaking the same language, and you're like, okay, let's talk about what, you know, this. So much of what I, you know, can understand about relationships is that it works better when you listen and you don't need to be heard first. And that's not me saying I figured it out, because I don't always do that one. It is better when you can slow things down as opposed to sort of letting the emotions of the moment take over, and that the repair work is the most important part. You know, how you go about apologizing and coming back together.
As time goes on, new ideas come in, new goals come in, you meet new people, and you start to get upset at the person you're with, because you're like, wait a minute, you used to think this way. What happened? Because you're not accepting who they are now. And that's the beautiful thing about being in a relationship. that I get to know you, and I keep getting to know you, and you keep getting to know me, and we keep working on our communication. I shouldn't keep hanging on to where you were and holding it against you. I should still be supporting you. So it's about love is a verb. It's constantly working. People are constantly changing, and you have to keep up with the changes and don't hold someone to what they were when you met them. Because it's like a journey that you're both evolving in. And when you hold someone to what they were, you're limiting what they are now. And nobody wants to feel limited or be second place. So those kind of little things, I think, bring you back to that acceptance. One of the best sayings that I try to live my life now with is apology. The best apology is change behavior. And it's so true. If you really have a regret and you feel bad about something, it isn't about being stuck in what you could have done. It's about, okay, well now how can you make that improvement? How can you look at the situation and change for the better? And then that can bring you back to that page.
What do you want the audience to feel while watching it and as a lead?
Connected. It's a word that stands out to me. We're all human beings. These are things we all go through. And you always think like you're the only one going through this, like no one else, and you just get so like zoomed in. And then when you see someone else, you go, oh, there's other people going through this too, huh? Oh, I'm not the only one. So if people can have that moment of seeing that, hey, this happens to everybody, it's okay. And not only is it okay, we can work on it. We can improve. You don't have to be stuck. None of us has to be stuck in a pattern or stuck in a behavior or stuck being in what we've seen, stuck in being in the things we've been through. We can all choose to go this way. Put in that work and go, okay, I can change myself if I want to, if I'm willing to put in that work every day.